Hello, and welcome to our fifth module on matrix documentation. In this module, we will review how to complete the matrix weekly report form and highlight how the document can be used to help you manage your workflow. Next slide. As a reminder, here is a quick review of some of the reasons why documentation is important. Many times, it can feel like a burden to complete documentation. It is time-consuming and can feel monotonous. Yet we know that good documentation is a clear benefit to the client. It supports the work they are doing in treatment and keeps the treatment team on track. As we will discuss, the Matrix Weekly Report Form documents the daily activities of the Matrix program and helps the Matrix team see where the clients are making progress and plans for next steps. Next slide. The Matrix Weekly Report form is completed for the previous week. So for instance, a report submitted on Monday, November 8th would be for the previous week, Monday, November 1st through Friday, November 5th. The report form is used by all clinics that have a Matrix program, so it is important to indicate which clinic you are submitting the report for. Next slide. The attendance and activity tracker provides you with a weekly snapshot of each client's participation in group activities and indicates whether they received their weekly 60-minute one-on-one counseling session. We know that sometimes it is hard to conduct a full 60-minute session, especially for clients who are going through withdrawal or may still be using. You may need to do 2 30-minute sessions to start with. This section also tracks when the next recovery action plan review is due to help counselors plan ahead. The bottom 2 rows account for the total number of activities completed in each column and the number we expect to be completed. So, for instance, in the first early recovery column, we see that no one attended that group, so the total is 0. We expected 1 client to attend this group, the no call, no show. So the number 1 goes in the expected box. The other 2 matrix clients were not expected in that group, as indicated by the NA, not applicable notes. Every box should be filled in when you complete this table. Next slide. This section of the form accounts for any referrals to Matrix that have been received in the past week, as well as any new admissions or any discharges. It provides the Matrix team with a sense for anticipated growth within the program and helps with planning for and managing that growth. Next slide. Urine drug screens are used as a therapeutic tool in the Matrix program. All clients receive a random UDS once a week. This increases the level of accountability for clients enrolled in the program and helps both clients and counselors set and manage treatment planning and behavior change goals. This table provides UDS results for the current week and the previous week, as well as a box for the number of continuous favorable UDS a client has submitted. All the boxes in this table should be completed for all clients enrolled in the Matrix program. Next slide. The compliance percentages provide feedback to the Matrix team about where they are seeing success in implementing the different elements of the curriculum and where there is room for improvement. Group attendance measures the weekly attendance in all group activities against the expected attendance in all group activities. Individual session measures how many clients attended 60 minutes of individual counseling as opposed to how many were expected to attend 60 minutes of individual counseling. UDS compliance is measured by determining how many clients received a UDS as opposed to how many were expected to receive a UDS. Overall compliance is determined by adding the compliance percentage of each of the above 3 categories and dividing that by 300. Next slide. Community support groups offered in the Matrix program are run by Certified Recovery Mentors, or CRMs, and are provided to introduce Matrix clients to the format and structure of support group meetings they may attend out in the community. Some examples include 12-step meetings, refugee recovery meetings, life ring meetings, etc. If an OTP counselor is working with an OTP patient to refer them to Matrix, and the OTP patient wants to know more about the Matrix program, the OTP counselor can refer them to the community support meeting. In this table, the CRM accounts for how many Matrix clients attended the community support meeting and how many OTP patients attended the community support meeting. You have reached the end of this video. Please be sure to take the quiz in this module and review any additional reference materials provided.